Herb's Garage and Collision Center, and today I want to talk to you guys about collision repair and specifically the clear coat on your car. You may not know what a clear coat is. Well, when you get your car painted or you buy it from the factory, your car has a base coat and it has a clear coat. The base coat is the color coat. The clear coat is the protective coat that goes over top of the base coat. The clear coat is a semi-thick coat, and it also protects the base coat from any type of elements and also UV rays from the sun. It protects it from fading. Well, what happens when you get a scratch or some type of nick into that clear coat? Well, let's hope it stays in the clear coat. As long as the scratch or the nick is in the clear coat, it can be repaired. What we have here is we have our clear coat with the scratch in it. Below that, we have our base coat. As you can see, the scratch has not gone all the way down to the base coat. This is a good thing. Well, essentially what we're going to do is we're going to buff this out. Well, what does it mean to buff a vehicle? Well, a lot of times you may see somebody with a cutting pad or a buffing pad in a circular form that is cross-hatched like that. Usually it's a foam pad, and what they use is they use a compound. Well, what is a compound? We call it a cutting compound. What this compound does is basically a medium between that pad and the clear coat, and it forms as a lubricant but also allows it to have enough abrasion to be able to cut this clear coat down. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut this clear coat down until we get to the base of that scratch. Once we get to the base of that scratch, it's essentially gone. Now, because we used the buffing pad and because we used the compound, there will be some small scratches. After that, we're going to use a polish. We're going to finish it off nice and smooth, and we're going to smooth that clear coat out. If you could think of it in a similar way of glass. A lot of people think glass is a solid. Glass is actually a liquid. If you go into an old house, the bottom of the window is thicker than the top of the window because that glass has slowly run over time. Clear coat can be similarly thought of as a hardened liquid. You can use it, you can manipulate it depending on how much heat and how much pressure you're putting into it. After you polish it, the best thing to do is to wax it. Waxing it gives you a protective coat on top of the clear coat to also keep any type of other abrasions, to keep rain and certain things off of there. Things that can destroy clear coat over time are acid rain, bird droppings, and dirt and debris, etc. There's also clay bars you can use. A clay bar can be used to polish and fix the clear coat, where the clay bar will take the debris out of the clear coat without scratching the rest of the car. Over time, you have to be very careful as far as you can only buff a car so many times before it will eventually rub away the clear coat. So over time, you have to make sure that you're not trying to dig into it too far. But taking out little scratches, even some big scratches, is really not that big of a deal. So when you do get a scratch on your car, have a professional look at it. Having a professional look at it, they can tell you, oh, we can buff this out. Oftentimes, anytime you have a fender bender, there may be excess paint from another vehicle on there. That can also buff out too. As long as the clear coat is still there and there's no scratches deep into the base of the paint, there's no reason to have the vehicle repainted. There's two types of paint. There's a two-stage paint, which is what we went over with the base and the clear coat. There's a cheaper form of paint, which is a single-stage paint. It's essentially the base coat and the clear coat all in one. The stage coat, the single stage is generally used for more industrial applications or cheaper applications, people looking to save money possibly on a type of repaint. So, Ryan from Herb's Garage and Collision Center checking in. If you guys ever have any questions about clear coat, if these scratches are in your vehicle, stop in or give us a shout. We can look at it and we can advise you the proper way to fix your car and keep you on the road. Thanks.